Morning, welcome to a new video. So you join me today, 200km Audax, starting and finishing in Tewkesbury. I'm on my way to the start. Anyway, it's going to be a bit of an adventure, weather related, because Tewkesbury is rather flooded at the moment. So I couldn't ride here. This road's closed in two places. It was even on the national news last night. So I had to drive up the motorway and leave my car in the railway station car park. So I'm now on a cycle path into town, which I'm assured is dry. Welcome to daylight. So about 10 miles from Works, and yeah, it's quite chilly. But it's looking like it's going to be a nice day, so that makes a change. Roads are a bit wet, but that's to be expected after old Hank earlier in the week. Well, that's the metropolis, that is Droitwich Spa ticked off. We're just north of that now, a couple of miles, and yeah, we've got about 5 miles to first control, see if it's actually open. You see, we're flooded, I think, so 50-50 weather, whether we're able to use it. Still, it's a wonderful day. If a little chilly, which we're not used to, but at least it's not raining at the minute anyway. Well, here we are in Chaddesley Corbett, at Robra's restaurant, garden centre, control number 1. We were here last year, it's absolutely tipping it down. It's actually rather lovely today, as you can see. Oh, that was rather enjoyable. It was, had a small fry up. I always like to have something to eat here because the next controls are motorway services, and well, we all know they rob us blind. So yeah, I'm being tight. But yeah, I have 2 pairs of gloves on, and they sort of killed the circulation in my fingers. I was stood in the queue, and you know, to be served, and my fingers are coming round. I was like, oh, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Anyway, that was a bit of a headwind all the way here, so we should have a crosswind now until, well, until the other side of the next control, and then once we start to turn sort of southwards, you know, we should have a tailwind, so that'd be good. Anyway, this next section is, the road's always really busy and I'm not that keen on it, so I just tend to put my head down and get on with it. Now that's what I should do, so I shall speak to you in a bit. I'm out in the lanes of Warwickshire now, and it's amazing how better you feel with a bit of sunshine. It just feels like months and months of rain. Oh, hang on, it has been. But seriously though, it does make you feel a lot better within yourself, you know. Anyway, let's crack on down this mucky little lane. So halfway round, just see the roar of the M40 over there. The next control is the remote way services, and we go in round the back. And yeah, so that's about 4 miles from here. So yeah, progress is pretty good actually. I feel pretty good. I think that's probably the sun. So this is the M40 there through the fence, and this is the service road into the motorway services. There I am, refreshed. Second half now. This is the hard bit. This is very backloaded, this ride. We'll see how that goes around. At least we should have a tailwind today. Well, Edge Hill doesn't get any easier. Blimey. I puffed and panted my way up there, but I'm over and done with it now, so that's good. A bit lumpy now until Chipping Norton. So yeah, it's up and down really till about 20k to go. So that'll be. About 6 miles from Chipping Norton now. And just going to drop down into Hook Norton. I normally stop here, but I'm not going to today. I'm going to try and get to the cafe at a reasonable time. So I'm now at the final control for the day. Chipping Norton, so we've got about 34 miles to go and about 4 and a bit hours to do it in. It is pretty lumpy for most of that. Probably first 40k is proper lumpy, and yeah, so I'm not looking forward to that. It's chilling off a little bit now, and it's nice and warm in there, but yeah, it's one of those things, right? I've got to get going, or otherwise I won't move at all, you know. But yeah, it's gone well today so far. We're at yeah, 91 miles. It's about 23 miles. What am I saying? 33 miles to go. So the estimated time of finishing is about 6:30, so not bad. Right, let's crack on, and I shall speak to you in a bit. Standard Cot Vista. The hedges are hiding it a little bit. Just thought I'd try and film something before it gets dark. We haven't reached sunset yet, but that can't be too far away. Anyway, that dropped down there and then back up that ridge you can see in the distance. And then basically turn left as we're looking at it towards Stow on the Wold. Welcome to Lower Swell. So I'm just come through Stow on the Wold, which is as busy as it normally is, and then dropped down a massive hill behind me, and I'm at the bottom of the first of two humps. This one isn't too bad, but the second one's quite steep, and then we turn left at the top of that one into the village of Gloucs Power. But yeah, as you can see, it's still the last vestiges of daylight, and yeah, not too long to go now. Probably 40k at most. Well folks, that's another 200 ticked off. I didn't do any filming it to finish because it's in a fog, but it's gone off very cold. Now I'm just going back to the car. Well, that's the best I've thought in a 200 in a while. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you on the next one. Bonus clip, just back at the car. That's why my hands were cold. Bit of a frost. Anyway, see you next week.